The Bible is not two separate books, but one continuous story that centers on Jesus Christ. From the opening chapters of Genesis to the closing vision in Revelation, Christ is present sometimes in shadows and promises, sometimes in direct fulfillment. In the Old Testament, we see foreshadowings of Christ. In Genesis 22, Abraham is asked to sacrifice his only son, Isaac. At the last moment, God provides a ram caught in the thicket to take Isaac's place. This moment is more than just a story about Abraham's faith. It is a prophetic picture pointing to Jesus. Just as the ram was a substitute for Isaac, so Christ would later become our substitute on the cross, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. John 1:29. The prophets also spoke of him. Isaiah 53 gives a hauntingly accurate description of the suffering Messiah. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him, and by his wounds we are healed. This prophecy, written centuries before Jesus' crucifixion, shows that his suffering and sacrifice were always part of God's redemptive plan. The New Testament makes these connections clear. After his resurrection, Jesus explained to the disciples on the road to Emmaus that Moses and all the prophets were speaking about him. Luke 24:27. John the Baptist recognized him as the promised Lamb, declaring in John 1:29, "Behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." The book of Hebrews explains that the animal sacrifices of the Old Testament were only shadows of what was to come. But Christ offered himself once for all as the perfect sacrifice. Hebrews 10. Taken together, these passages show that the Old and New Testaments are deeply connected. The Old points forward to Christ through promises and symbols, while the New reveals him as their fulfillment. In both, we see the same truth. Jesus Christ is the center of God's plan of salvation, the one who was promised and the one who came, the one true God.